how are you, G.I. Joe? It seems to me that most of you are poorly informed about the going of the war, to say nothing about a correct explanation of your presence over here. Nothing is more confused than to be ordered into a war, to die or to be maimed for life, without the faintest idea of what's going on. Isn't it clear that the war makers are gambling with your lives while pocketing huge profits?
Many of the soldiers were only 19 when they were called out. So they went there thinking they would be welcomed like heroes. You know, the good guys freeing Vietnam from the communists. But then reality hit them. Instead of friendlies, they found people out to kill, to maim them. And that was when the war became confusing for them.
But one of the most difficult jobs in this war without a front is to distinguish friend from foe. So watch your step. A false one in your ankle is pierced by the nails of a crudely cunning trap that only digs deeper as you fight to pull away. A hidden shell sits waiting for the unwary foot. And you'll never know which innocent-looking piece of grass or fern covers a pit of sharpened, poison-tipped bamboo spikes.
After a while, you could see in their eyes. Some of them were barely hanging on, counting down the days. Some were quiet. We couldn't imagine what they were going through. Then there were the loud ones. We couldn't tell if they were in denial or just going crazy. But when we saw them there, stuck in a bad situation and still trying to put on a brave face, we needed to give our best. Maybe our music helped them to forget that they were in a war, even if it was just for an hour or so.
Everyone had to find a way to cope with what's going on, so that they don't end up doing stupid things. Because out there, when you're all alone, so young, there were so many temptations at every corner. One could easily get lost there. In Vietnam, drugs were easy to get. Marijuana, cocaine, heroin. A number of the soldiers were hooked. Even one of us got caught. He would have died in that drug den if we had not pulled him out in time.
One day we were heading north, passing burned down villages and frightened people running away from the battles. We had to make an urgent rest stop. The GIs played with the children. It was peaceful. Then it happened. One of the soldiers suddenly fell forward and all hell broke loose. The GIs didn't know where the shots were coming from, so they kept shooting at the trees. Bullets were flying past all around us. We froze there. It felt like it went on forever. None of us could remember how we got back into the truck. But I remember telling God, I don't want to die here. After that incident, it became clear to us that there was a real chance that we might not make it out alive.